And I think this opportunity for me is going to be something very special. And I think my transition was a lot easier because everybody at the Green was definitely supportive of it as well. So, they made it a lot easier for me, and everyone in Vanderbilt was open and with welcome arms. So, my transition was easy. They made it smooth and they made it fun.
How important is a fresh start for you, man? Just to get this opportunity, kind of start over.
It's important. I was somewhere for 4 years in the conference for 4 years. Not even just talking about the school, but just the change in conference. It's big. They change the style of play. SEC play is way different than Big Ten play. So just get a whole change there. And get to put my game on a different pedestal. Get to play in the SEC every night with the top players in the country, top teams. Majority of the teams in the country are ranked top 25 in the SEC. So the opportunity to play a battle every night was definitely one of the reasons as well.
We know you can be at your peak, the player that you are capable of being. How do we see that, consistently throughout this year?
Uh, just me coming out there being me every night, not overthinking things, playing, trusting my work, and believing in coach's plan. So just going out there every night doing those three things will definitely help me be consistent, and that's something that I'm here to show the world.
Obviously, the offense here is probably pretty different than Michigan State. How's the transition been to that?
It's definitely transition been good. Kind of still play fast as well, but a little attention to detail was different. Coach got a lot of tricks up his sleeve on that side of the ball, so you gotta know what's going on and pay attention. But it's definitely a lot going on, and it's fun.
Sure. How is it different? Is it maybe less playing through the big? Is there anything else?
We play through everybody. Everybody gets a touch, so it's kind of more open. A lot of space, a lot of opportunity for guys to be creative as well. So we play through everybody. Everybody gets the opportunity to be creative with or without the ball.
How's playing with 2 point guards?
I did that last year. Tyson Walker was a point guard in himself in his own right. So I did it before. It's no different. So just going out there, kind of get adjusted and learning his game and figuring out how we can play off each other before November 4th comes around, and we'll be fine.
What have you made of Tyler Tanner and Grant Huffman?
Oh man, Tyler Tanner. He's got to be one of my favorite players. Not even just saying that because of the things he did at Brentwood Academy, but just the thing that he does every day. He comes to work. He's willing to learn, and you see him in the gym every day. You come in the gym, it could be any time of night. You're going to see Tyler Tanner in there. Grant Huffman, man, hard-nosed guy. Had a great run-in with Grant in high school, so it's kind of funny. We laugh and joke about that now. He got one up on me, and we teammates now. So that aspect, but he plays hard. He brings a lot of adversity to the team, diversity to the team. With the way he plays and the way he could do things on and off the ball. So he's good for us in that aspect. And he also plays really good defense as well, better than I expected. So.
You mind if I ask you about the high school game? Do you
Yeah,
know
good.
that one?
We played them St. Edwards and played them at Flying to the Hoop in Dayton. And I was at Huntington Prep. I think it was our senior year. And they had a game. They beat us. We had lost to Prolific the night before to Jalen Green and them. So I think we were a little down from that. They stuck. They had a good game. They played good. Grant and they had a guy named Montory Foster. He actually was a wide receiver going to Michigan State that year. So him and Grant had a really good game, and they upset us.
Sure. Feels like you guys are pretty confident in what you have. You guys were voted last in the league. Is there any chip on your guys' shoulder as a result of that?
Yeah, that's always a chip. So I always find a reason to have a chip on my shoulder. I think that's definitely something that we talked about as a team. It's something that we want to change. So that's definitely our focus when we come in the gym, just to get better every day, to change the outcome and control the things that we can control.
How big is just having a chip for you? Is it something like if you're not motivated, it's tough for you, and like you always just try to generate motivation?
Nah, I don't think I try to generate motivation, but I think it's sometimes certain things cause for a chip, and I think that did, and I think it kind of motivated our team. Kind of needed a little bit. We're all coming from different spots. A lot of guys won at the spot that they're coming from, and we're all meshing together now. Sometimes you got to have a reality check. So I think that was a little reality check for us, and it just got us back to work and more focus and more close knit.
You guys have talked this offseason about how even despite those expectations, you guys don't want to rebuild. You want to move right away. Is that something you guys are confident in at this point?
We're confident in each other. We're confident in coaching staff. They're confident in us. So I think when we're on the same page and continuously doing what we're doing and getting better every night and every day, we have the opportunity to change the outcome.
Part of your pitch is we're not rebuilding, we're trying to win right away.
Not necessarily. That wasn't really my concern. Coming in, I always felt like we had an opportunity. When we get a team, we got to know everything. So guys transferring in and playing and seeing what Coach did at JMU, coming up there and upsetting us last year. So you could just see that he was focused and dedicated to the game. So it was just an easy opportunity for me.
You weren't in the SEC last year, but you've got John Calipari
It's definitely different. I mean, I think it hit the world, like how it hit everybody in the SEC. Seeing Coach Calipari in different colors isn't going to sit right with nobody. We were all kids when John Wall and those guys were coming through and watching him do what he did there. So it's definitely different. But I mean, change happens. So he got a new opportunity at Arkansas. Coach got a new opportunity at Kentucky. So it definitely should be. It's going to be new to me. It's going to be kind of more normal to me because I never really played at Kentucky or any SEC school. I played against Coach Cal at Kentucky, but I never played there. So I don't know how that's going to feel with him not being on the sideline.
AJ, you from Coatesville, PA?
Yes, sir.
You familiar with Richard Hamilton?
Yes, sir.
You been around him to some degree?
Yeah, a little bit as a kid. Yep.
What'd you think of him? You ever had a conversation with him about basketball?
Not that many. I think he was a great player. Hall of Famer, first only NBA player from our city. So he's the first to do it. Kind of paved the way for a guy like me. What Coastal Pennsylvania is because of him. So that's somebody that I want to follow in the footsteps. So I'm continue to chase my dreams after.
What should people know about Vanderbilt so far? About the team this season?
That we got some guys that's coming to work. Some guys that are going to compete every night and want to get better and want to learn and want to win. So we're going to do what it takes to win games, and however we got to win games is how we're going to win games.
Do you know anything about our coach before you came to Kentucky?
Not really. No. No problem.
You just told me about kind of how you got here, some of your journey.
Like how I got to Vanderbilt.
Yeah, just how you got to this point in your career.
So in my career, I think just putting in the work. Started as a kid, just playing basketball, having fun with it, playing all sports, and kind of finally focusing in and just continue working and having fun with it. When you have fun with something, you love to do it, and you put your hard work into it, it's going to pay off. Hard work pays off. So I think kind of starting to reap the benefits of that a little bit now. I haven't done what I wanted to do yet, but just kind of continuously working and grinding at your craft is what's going to help you get to mountaintop.
Sure. Tell me about that JMU game. You mentioned it briefly, but
they came and they got a win. We had an off night, not making no excuses, but they were better than us on that night.
What kind of impression did they leave with you at that point?
I mean, I didn't think that the win really surprised us because we knew all week that this wasn't a bye game, that this was going to be a real deal game. So we kind of had expectations of them already being good. But losing on that first game, especially coming back with the expectation we had, was kind of a stinger. So that's really what did it for us.
Sure. What was challenging to defend about their offense? I feel like you're one of the only guys on the team who's seen it from the other side.
Yeah. Now definitely see it from the way I see it every day at practice. Is definitely just the way they move and the spacing and how many counters there is for certain stuff. So it's definitely tough. It's tough even guarding it when you know it at practice. So, I mean, it's definitely tough.
How unique is it? I just genuinely don't have a feel. You have more of a feel. You played a lot of college basketball. Do you see a lot of it at this level?
No. You're not gonna see a lot of that at this level. Not at all.
Does that make it a lot more difficult to defend, you think?
Yeah, and I think it's a lot of people haven't adjusted to it yet. It's new, so it's definitely an advantage for us right now.
How would you describe Byington's offensive mind? You've heard a lot of terms thrown around about him.
Intelligent. He's an outstanding offensive mind. Like, it's crazy. I don't know how he does it.
He said you guys have been practicing a lot of defense this fall.
Yeah.
How's that coming along?
I mean, I love that side of the ball. So I mean, that's not nothing. Just kind of adjusting the two. Kind of putting that same focus that we have on the offense and on the defense end as well. So when you put the two together, that makes everything go well.
How's the group come along defensively?
We're getting better. We're coming along really well. Kind of just adjusting to the style of defense that they want to play. We all play different styles, and sometimes I get caught playing how I used to play on defense, guarding things certain ways. So kind of just adjusting to the way that we do things here now at Vanderbilt and figuring out. So we got a couple more weeks to figure things out, continue to get better, and we'll be fine.
Is there anything unique defensively you feel like you guys are doing?
Nah, not nothing crazy.
Just take me through the process with the Portsmouth and the suspension. Obviously, something that came to news yesterday.
I mean, I don't really have no answer. I mean, I just took an opportunity to chase my dream and had a better opportunity to come back and put a better foot forward for next year. So just came back, made a decision to come back and play for Vanderbilt and Coach Byington and elevate my game and put another season together. But I mean, I knew what came with playing in that. So I mean, it's not really. I don't really have no hard feelings to it. I definitely appreciate them limiting the suspension to one game. So that was definitely grateful for that. But I knew going in that that we were that I didn't really knew going in that I didn't want to go back to school. So I didn't really have the right information on the whole situation. So it was definitely different. But I mean, one game, it's tough. I don't want to miss the game, but I have to deal with it.
For sure. You want to be an NBA player one day, obviously. Why'd you feel this was the best path to come back, and why was Vanderbilt the place that you thought could get you there?
Just the opportunity. The style of play is more pro-like, kind of gets you ready for that. Very similar to that. So I think that was the two things that really stuck out, and just also being a part of something new. Being able to be a part of this new culture here at Vanderbilt was definitely also intriguing as well.
Did you get any feedback that you've kind of taken to heart with NBA stuff?
Nah. All constructive criticism is good criticism.
I feel like I think we talked in the spring about it a little bit. What was it? Just consistency? Was that the main thing for you?
Yeah.